Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is who is going to be our future spouse? Who will we marry? Who will we get into a very long-term committed relationship with? Okay. So before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. Are you ready? Here we go. All right. So today we have these flowers. I'm going to call this one the pink and orange flower. That's pile number 1. Pile number 2 is the pink and purple flower. Pile 3 is the orange and yellow flower. And pile 4 is the green and blue flower. I know I'm missing colors in all of them, but that's what I'm calling them. So take a moment, pick your pile, pick the one you are most drawn to, and we'll get a glimpse of who your future spouse could possibly look like. Not physically, but spiritually. Their personalities and traits. All right, I'm going to get started with pile 1. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the pink and orange flower, then this is going to be your reading. Let's just jump in and get your cards. We have 6 of Swords, the Tower, Ace of Wands, 6 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Okay. Well, okay. Right off the bat, I feel like this is going to be a very strong connection. So, I mean, obviously this is your future spouse, so I think that's an obvious statement, but I'm just getting goosebumps before I even get started. So I feel like this is an important reading. I just feel like this is an important connection, I should say. Like, this relationship's going to be important in some way. I don't know why, but to get goosebumps before I even start the reading, when I'm just like breathing and connecting, I don't know. This means this is deep. This is happening for a reason. Like, this is definitely divinely guided. So, all right, let me get into the cards. So there was a tower moment, right? And so for those of you who don't know what a tower moment is, that's when something crumbles. That's when something was built on shaky ground, that it was not a firm foundation, and it's not really meant for you. It might be meant for you for a time, but not forever. So now the tower crumbles, right? So it's crumbling for a reason. It's crumbling to get rid of the old to make room for the new. So sometimes tower moments happen, a lot of times actually, is when we hold on to things that are too tightly, right? And we can't let go. So the universe steps in and says, this isn't meant for you. You know it's not meant for you, but you're holding on to it. So we're going to give you a tower moment where everything just kind of falls apart. You get the rug ripped out from underneath you because you need to move on. So I think that this person has been getting signs that they needed to move on for a while, and they didn't. So they got stuck with a tower moment. You know, they needed to move on. And that's what they're doing. They are definitely moving on with the 6 of Swords, right? They're going forward. They're moving on with their life. So your person could have either been in a really bad breakup, a divorce, or just, it kind of feels like they just had to start over, you know? So it could have been like, you know, their business failed or something, but it could be anything, but it feels like a do-over. Not a do-over. They had to start over. They had to start from scratch. That's what it feels like. But your person is very passionate, so I have no doubt that your person is going to make their dreams come true. And those dreams could very well include you, right? Maybe they are looking for the love of their life, and the person they were with wasn't them, or the situation they were in just didn't suit them well. but your person has so much passion. Oh, sorry about this dog. He's been acting up all morning. But anyway, they get excited about things, you know. This person could very well be somebody that you knew when you were a kid. With the Six of Cups here, it does feel like somebody you probably knew. Doesn't mean it has to be somebody that you already dated, but it just kind of feels like somebody you knew. So maybe it's somebody you went to high school with, or elementary school, I don't know, or somebody you played baseball with, or in brownies, you know what I mean? Kind of feels like that, but it could also mean for some of you that your person's childlike. I'm not saying that they're immature, but they just they're like forever young. They want to recapture their youth, or they want to stay youthful, right? So they do things that help them feel that way. Like, I don't know, maybe they skateboard, you know, maybe they're like 50 and they're still skateboarding. Something like along those lines. It doesn't have to be that. That was just an example. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they just want to have that youthful energy. But there's definitely a new beginning for them. So I definitely feel like they've had to start over, and now they're starting this new beginning, and this new beginning is going to lead them to you. So let's get some more cards. Good fortune and crib. Wind chimes and wreath. All right, so the beetle means that your person is very fortunate. So they're the kind of person that even when bad things happen, like even when they had that tower moment, like life moved on for them. Like they didn't get stuck in it, or they're not going to get stuck in it. They are moving on to bigger and better things. They're kind of like the phoenix a little bit, rising from the ashes. They just have good luck on their side. They just, you know, sometimes life can get them down. Don't get me wrong, because life gets us all down at times. But they just, they know that they're fortunate. They know that deep down inside. They know that that good things always happen to them. And that's because they have that passionate, go-getter energy. Now, birth or conception of a child. So this is somebody who probably wants to have a family. Somebody who longs to be a parent, kind of feels like. So I feel like the two of you will have a child together, or it could be like, you know, a family situation where they'll become a parent to your children, or vice versa. But I kind of feel like also that you might be working together, like in some capacity, like whether you start a business together, or you start working where they work, or something like that. It kind of feels like you guys might be working together as well. One or the other, or both. I don't think it matters, right? Your person likes harmony. You know, they don't like conflict. They don't like drama. They're very passionate, and they probably cause drama sometimes because they're passionate, but they don't like it, and that's probably something that they're working on themselves, is to try to be more level-headed, more even keel, more go with the flow, because they really do value peace and harmony. They just want to get along with others, but their passion, it feels like, sometimes gets in the way of that. So yeah, I just feel like your person can be fiery at times, and I think that they know it. But I think that that's something that they're working on. They're trying to correct, trying to be more loving, more peaceful. But it's hard when you have this much fire inside of you. It's hard to have this. And I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, because it's not, because this gives you drive. This gives you the it factor sometimes, right? So this is not a bad thing. It's just sometimes when we take our passion a little too far, we can lose this peace and harmony. So yeah, wreath is here, so that's a sorrow or a loss. Again, here's the Tower, right? So they definitely lost something, and it could have been some wealth, it could have been a relationship, but they do, and they might have caused it, right? They may have or they might have think they caused it. More than likely, it was meant to happen. Tower moments are usually meant to happen. They are for our highest good. So, but they probably take on responsibility, and they probably feel a little bit, you know, a little bit of guilt, or at least a little bit of sadness over it. But it's not something that's weighing them down too much. I feel like they have too much passion. They're going on with their life, but they do. They probably have a few regrets. But it's not stopping them. Because they are a very loving person. It's the loving man card, right? So your person has so much love to give. Your person's very loving, very generous. They just want to love and be loved. They do. They are willing to give it as long as they receive it back. And they want that. They kind of feel like a romantic at heart, like very romantic a little bit here. You know, this man is bringing this person flowers. They're standing there waiting for them to come, waiting for you to come to them, like so they can hand you these flowers. So they do feel very romantic. Like they'll surprise you at times. Power. Okay. Ooh, okay. Maybe that's why I was getting the chills earlier. Your person could be very powerful. Your person could be someone who is in a very powerful position. They could be somebody who's like political, or somebody who's in the position to make policy, or I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of power. Like they might be very powerful in their field, what they do. They might be very known for what they do, and somebody that you know, kind of gets what they want. That's probably where all that passion comes from, right? Because they just feel very powerful. I kind of also am getting that you guys could probably be a power couple together, right? I feel like, especially with this crib here, this birth or conception of an enterprise, right? So I feel like you guys could be like really a power couple, really doing something amazing together, like really making strides, making powerful change. Yeah, I feel like it's good though. I don't feel like it's a power couple where it's bad. I feel like it's a power couple for good. I don't know, but I feel like your person is powerful on their own, but I also feel like you probably are very powerful too, because I do feel like this is going to be a power couple situation. I do. It kind of feels presidential a little bit, you know, like the president and the first lady, like type of power couple. You know, obviously the president has a lot more influence than the first lady does, but because I'm feeling this is a little more equal. I feel like you guys are a little more equal there, like where you're equally important, equally respected, equally influential. Influential, that's the word. That's the word that's they're sticking on. You guys are going to be influential in some way. Wow, I love this. Okay. You know, for some reason, I'm also getting church for some reason. So I don't know if you guys are going to become powerful in a church. I don't know. I'm not for religion. I don't disrespect religion. I certainly respect it, but I am not a religious person. I am a very spiritual person. I was raised Catholic, so I do have that background, right? That still pops up from time to time. Like I pray to my saints still, and it's like there's certain habits I can't lose. But as far as organized religion, I'm not a fan of, personally. But I'm kind of feeling church for some reason. Now that probably is very specific for one person or two. But I don't know. I say what I get, right? So you got the divine director, which is intervention and purpose. This is divine intervention is occurring. I think I said that. I feel like I said that this was meant to be. That you guys are going to be a power couple together, right? So this is definitely happening for a reason. I knew I was getting chills, right? Like this is all about knowing that you're being guided and that happiness, like this is happening to bring you your happiness, like your purpose. This is part of your soul's journey, this person, this relationship. You guys are going to be powerful in some way, really some way, because this is definitely being supported. And they might be reaching out to you soon. I keep getting texts. I'm sorry. I'll have to, I got a new phone, right? Well, my son bought me a phone last Christmas. I've had it for 6 months. I know I'm going off subject real quick, but I can't figure out how to turn off my notifications. I could take off my sound for ringer if somebody calls me, but notifications still get dinged even when the sound's completely off. I have to figure that out. Anyway, sorry. Let's get you some more cards. But you could be hearing from your person very soon. Very soon. Invite serendipity. Well, serendipity is fate, right? It's a fortunate event that happens, right? So they're like, invite that in, welcome that, allow the divine to take over and allow them to bring you what's meant to be. Maybe you guys might have some resistance to this. It kind of feels like with this card, because maybe this is somebody that you used to know and you're like, oh, no, I would never date that person. But they're saying, no, invite serendipity, allow it to happen, because it's good fortune's on your side here. That's kind of crazy, right? But allow the magic to happen. Just try not to control it. I need to take my own advice on that one. It's time to release negativity. Again, the same thing that I just kind of said, like, stop trying to control it. Let go of any negative feelings towards this person, if you have any, or any that might surround this person. Look, I felt a lot of power from this person, right? This person's very powerful in their own right. They have a lot of passion. So maybe you're like, oh, this person's too much to handle, I would never date them, or something like that. So let go of those feelings, because your person's a really great person. It does. Look how loving your person is. So if you have any doubts whatsoever, let them go, because this could be something like big here. This relationship could really change the world in some way. It feels big. It feels big. This is a past life relationship. So really, you have no choice in this. I mean, most of the people we know in this lifetime, we've worked with before in a past life somehow. I mean, we have a few new people here and there, but most people we've known in some way, shape, or form in a past life. So that's not a big surprise to me. But again, this means that you guys are coming together for a bigger purpose. And it could be just a lesson that the two of you need to learn, and that's it. And you're going to help each other learn it. But it's important, and it's definitely divinely guided. So, all right, let's pull month. Let's see what comes out. June. Well, you better hurry up. If you're meant to get together in June, you got what, a few more days? Hurry up. This has got to hurry up. If not, June's a 6. So 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, something like that. Hopefully not 6 years, but yeah, it could be 6 years. You could be young still, and it could be 6 years before you get married. So, or maybe you'll definitely get married in June. Maybe that's what this card's for. Maybe that's saying that you're going to get married in June. All right. Let's pull you a zodiac sign. All right, your person could be a Taurus. I'm going to take that one with a grain of salt. With all this passion here, I don't know if they're a Taurus. They don't kind of feel like they have Taurus energy. But, I mean, Tauruses could be very powerful. So, maybe. Absolutely maybe. I'm not going to rule it out. It came out for a reason, right? So, kind of feels more Aries though, but all right, we're going to go with Taurus because that's what came out. They could have Taurus very strongly in their chart as well. They don't have to have it as their sun sign, but because Tauruses are smart, so they could be very powerful, absolutely. All right, I'm going to stick my foot in my mouth again, right? Say the wrong thing and upset somebody. Don't mean to do that. I'm not judging because, zodiac signs are stereotypes, and so that's why I take them with a grain of salt. All right, here we go. Your person feels like, I know that the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me. They are so passionate. It's not even funny. They are so passionate. They are going to love you like you've never been loved before. They have so much passion for you. That's funny. That's so cute. All right, let's get it. Let's get a love advice card. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I told you, they are going to love you like no other. They are so in love with you. Which is absolutely amazing, right? So definitely don't try to control this, and don't definitely release any negative you might feel towards this person, because this person's amazing. Yeah, look, you're going to be scared. This is an advice card for you. Caught in the ruins. You are going to be in your head about this. You are in fear of your own making here. This is a cage that you put yourself in, and you need to climb out of that cage. You are going to be worried about this at first. At first, you're going to be like, oh, no, they're not my person. They're going to be. They're going to be, and you're going to have this amazing relationship. All right. I'm going to do something a little differently this time. I'm going to pull a couple initials, whatever comes out. So these initials, again, I'm going to take them with a grain of salt, but they could be your person's the initial, their first name or their last name, their nickname, something like that. But let's see what comes out. And if I get any specific names, and I did right away when I saw the Z, I got Zach. So these could, Zeke just came. Zeke and Zach came out. But if I get any names, I'll tell you. Zara too, and we got a B. Brett, Brad, Bill, Bobby, H, Henry, Harry. I lost it. G, Gabby, Gabriel, E, Ella, Eli, F, Frank, Frankie. Like, look, you got a Z again. Z might be very important. Might be a last name too, right? W and A. Very cool. Very cool. There's a lot of letters there. Anthony. I got Anthony and Anna. I got Anthony and Anna. Angela. Angela. All right, I'm going to pull you a few charms too. This one's going to go a little long. But sorry about that. Phoenix. I told you it feels like your person's a phoenix rising from the ashes. They're powerful now. They had to start over. They had something that crumbled in their life and they had to start over. But they got something beautiful blooming here with them. This is going to be an amazing, loving relationship. They're going to bring you gifts. They're going to love giving you things. I feel like they're very romantic. They're going to bring you like little treats. Like, I feel like they're going to, like, when they go out and they see something that they know that you'll like, they're going to pick it up for you. They're not going to hesitate. They're going to give you these little treats and you're going to be excited. Football. I'm getting strategy with that card. With that charm for some reason. They said strategy. So they could be very strategic. Maybe they enjoy the game, right? Maybe they enjoy power moves. That's what I'm getting. Like, they're strategic and they like making those power plays and those power moves. I don't know what that has to do with football, but that's what I got. And the last is the candy cane. Nothing's coming from that. It's a candy cane, it's sugar, it's sweet, right? So I could say you're going to get a sweet reward, but I say that a lot. I say that with the gingerbread cookies a lot. I kind of look, it has a bow, so I kind of feel like it's a gift again. I feel like they're going to bring you sweet treats sometimes. Like, maybe they'll pick up your favorite candy and bring it home to you or something like that. I feel like that your person's very giving, very, very giving. So, all right, pile one. This was kind of interesting. That's what I got for you. So give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because that'll help me, make me very grateful. I appreciate it. And until next time, love and light. Hi, pile two. If you chose the pink and purple flower, then this is going to be your reading. We're going to jump in and get your cards. Let's see what we got here. We have the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Chariot, the King of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, your person's got like a little bit of everything here. How perfect can your person get? This person is amazing. Your person's very romantic. Somebody who just loves, who's in love with love. Sometimes they have, rose-colored glasses on, but they're like, am I crooked? There we go. Yeah, very big, huge heart. Very romantic. Somebody who's also very fiery and passionate. So they feel like a real go-getter. They go after the stuff that they want. They go after their dreams. They're very passionate. And like I said, whether it be in love or in money, because look, they know how to make money. This is somebody who likes nice things. They like to work, it feels like. It feels like they like to work. I feel like it's part of their passion. They're not afraid to take risks, that for sure. They love adventure. They love adventure, but they also really like working. They like to work because they not only do they like what they do, but they also enjoy the finer things in life. They kind of feel like, like the Wolf of Wall Street type of energy where they make big money, but then they spend big money too. Like, kind of like really loving life, really enjoying life. I don't feel like they're you know, sometimes you could take that in a really negative way. Like some aspects of that could be very negative. I don't feel that. I feel like this is good. I feel like your person's good. Like I feel like they're a go-getter, but they're so romantic here. Why oh, what is going on with this camera? It's me, right? Because it's in front of me and I probably keep hitting it. So sorry. But anyway, I feel like your person's so romantic, right? I can't get this right. All right, let's keep it there and not move it. Your person's so romantic, but they're a go-getter. So they're not one of those person that sits around and daydreams. They might have daydreams, but they go after those daydreams. They're like somebody who wants to do a lot. You know, the King of Pentacles can be kind of slow, but the King of Wands isn't. And you got this Chariot here. So that's fast moving energy. So I feel fast moving. I feel like they have a split personality. It's so crazy because I feel like they're a split personality. I feel like they have a side to them that's very fast-paced and moving, wants to do it all, wants to accomplish so many things. They have so many goals in life, right? But then I feel like they have this slower side, this romantic, slower side where they take their time and they enjoy life at times. Like say they like to go to like maybe a fancy restaurant and enjoy really good food. So they're the type of person that would savor their food and love the wine, pair nice wine with their meal. And they have that slower romantic side. But then they have this very fast paced side to them too. So kind of feel like they have a split personality. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. They have two sides. I shouldn't say split personality. They should have two sides to their personality. Hammock, taking vacations, carrot, a windfall or opportunity, eagle, and weeping willow. Okay, so your person loves to take vacations. They love it, but it might be hard to get them to take a vacation because they might feel like they have so much to do, so much to accomplish. I can't take a vacation now. I'm working on this project, or you know, I'm trying to get ahead, or they have this like energy. They have this energy. I don't know how to describe it. It's very hyper type energy, but yet when they're on vacation, they love vacation. They love enjoying it. But it might be like pulling teeth to get them there. But once they're there, you'll have like an amazing time on vacation. So it kind of feels like that. Your person either has an amazing opportunity before them, or they're coming into some money here because they probably have a really great opportunity that makes them money, and they're not afraid to take the risk, and they're going to do it, and it's really going to pay off because they know how to overcome their obstacles. They know how to get themselves out of trouble. They feel very charming, like they could talk the pants off you. So if they get into trouble, they charm their way out of it. They talk their way out of it. They know how to get out of their situations. They know how to overcome any obstacles. They're like, just watch me work. Watch me do my magic. And you're like how? Like, I can't believe they fell for that. Or how did they do that? Or how did you do that? Like, you're going to be like amazed by them. But there's something that drives them, and it does come from sorrow. So that might be part of their motivation. Maybe they didn't have a lot of money growing up. There's some kind of family situation. Kind of feels like a family secret. I don't know why I got that, because that's not a very nice thought. They're giving me the chills on it. So there's some kind of family issue they probably don't like to talk about. That has caused them some sorrow, but has also given them some drive, some motivation. All right, I'm going to move on. You guys can figure that out, because that could be so many different situations, and I don't want to speculate because it's not something nice to speculate about. Creative endeavor. Okay, so I do feel like your person is very creative. They do have they're romantic for one, and they have a lot of passion. So they are probably extremely creative. They could be an artist, you know, maybe they are like, that's what I said, like they get wrapped up in a project, an artistic project where they have a hard time pulling themselves away from it, right? But once they do, they're grateful, but they go and go and go because they have all these great creative ideas. And they could be a very creative business person too. So they don't have to actually be an artist of any sort. They could be just a very creative soul, very creative person. Focus. Yeah, like I said, I feel like your person gets laser focused at times, where they just are determined to either make something happen or get something done, accomplish something. They focus on the end game. They focus on their goal. They are very they're with it. And like I said, sometimes that could be to their detriment, where you really have to like pull them out and say, no, you need to take a break. You're going to burn yourself out. And they'll be grateful once they get over it. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So, I don't know why I'm coming back to this family sorrow. They're overcoming, or they're breaking a karmic cycle or something, but there is a lesson in this that they are learning from. And it's made them who they are. So even though it's sorrow, or might not be a great thing, it has helped them in this life, right? It has, maybe it was them, maybe they lost all their money or something, but it taught them drive, it taught them determination, it taught them that grit to get out of it. I don't really want to speculate too much on it, but everything happens for a reason, and that's what this card is saying. Like you have to go through something in order for something better to happen to you, or for you, or with you. So things are happening in divine order. Just trust that God has a plan, and that things will work out. And that's all. Sensuality. I told you your person was romantic and yet fiery and passionate. Yeah, sensuality. Your person's very sensual, very romantic, very passionate. So, expect a lot of alone time. Be bold and make the first move. I think this is your person. Your person is bold. Your person's not afraid to make the first move. Your person seems very outgoing. At least that one side of them is. That one fiery, passionate, multitasking type energy is not afraid to take risks, not afraid to have a new beginning, and not afraid to start over. They are they're willing to make the first move. And that might scare you a little bit, how much passion that they have, but trust it, because this person is trustworthy. And this relationship's going to work out for you. Obviously, you're marrying them. But it'll work out. Let's pull a month. January. All right, so you could be coming together in January. You could be getting married in January. Or you got the one, right? 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, something like that. That could also come into play. Let's get a zodiac sign. Oh, no way. You know, I should have said this and I didn't say it. And I was thinking it, but I didn't when I said, you know, two personalities, right? Gemini, that's perfect. That sounds exactly who your person is. Your person has Gemini energy. They're the twins. They have that split personality where they could sometimes be very fiery and passionate and other times very sensual and romantic and slower. Yeah, all right. Let's get a thoughts and feelings card. I'm very curious about this one. I wish I could hold you tonight. Aw, so that's the romantic side of them coming out. Where anytime you're separated, they're gonna feel like that. They're gonna feel like they're gonna miss you when you're in separation. Oh, I love this person. This person feels fun. Like this person feels really good. Let's get a love advice card. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So, again, you know, be a friend to your person. I feel like your person can get carried away at times with this, you know, chaotic energy that they sometimes get into. So be a friend and be the down-to-earth person when they're flying high. And when they're, you know, slow and steady, that's when you get your chance to be chaotic and crazy. But I feel like, you know, being friends first and foremost, always, you know, is the best thing in a relationship. So I feel like that's very cool. All right, let's get an Akashic Record card. Setting your course. Like I said, your person's very focused, extremely focused. They know what they want. They've set their course. They're going after it. And, you know, looks like they have their eyes on you. So, very cool. Very exciting. Gonna do something a little different today. I'm pulling some initials. So, these initials can be somebody's first name, last name, nickname. If I get any specific names, I got Robert right away when I saw this R. I will say them. I got Ruth too. That's an old-fashioned name. I had an Aunt Ruth once. Lost touch with that one. Anyway, T O J. That's a J. I don't know. I can't get that to sit up. That's a J. U. Whose name start Ulysses? I don't know what other names are. Ursula. There we go. There's my two U's. T, Tommy. Oh, look at all these T's. I'm going to go with there's a lot of T. There's a lot of T's out there. Tommy's. Tanya's. Tanya. What else am I getting? Got Joanna. For the J, Joanna. What's the O? Oh, Olivia. Oliver. Jonathan. Any other names you want to give me? I'm getting Robert very strongly. Robert and then Ryan. Tanner. Tommy and Tanner. Teresa, Terry. All right. There you go. But it could be your first name, last name, middle initial. Probably not a middle initial. That's kind of rare, but no, they're saying yeah, it could be a middle initial or nickname. Funny. All right, now I'm going to get you some charms too, because why not? I know we're running long here, but that's okay. This is going to be a home run. Either that or your person played baseball or softball, kickball. This is going to be a very stable relationship. Absolutely. You're going to be each other's anchors, and this is definitely divinely guided. You guys are soulmate. This is happening for a reason. You guys are going to just love each other so very much. And they're going to love you for you, or you're going to love them for them. No matter their chaotic energy at times, you're just going to love them, and you're going to allow them to be them, which is beautiful, right? Because they can adapt. They can adapt to any situation they're in. That's my lizard. So I take it as a chameleon, even though it's probably a gecko or something. But I feel like they're able to adapt, right? And if they lose their tail, they'll just grow it back. They have that much drive in them that it's not a problem. This person could be very paternal or or maternal for that. The seahorse has the babies, the male, right? So they could be very wanting a family, wanting children of their own, or having them. And they're connected here because they got somebody that comes to them and visits them all the time from the other side. They got somebody who they might talk to, or they might get signs from on the other side. This is a loved one who has crossed. All right, pile 2, that's what I got for you. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, because that would mean so much to me. It really would. It helps me a lot, and I'm so very grateful. And until next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3. Ow, sorry, just slammed my hand on the computer. Sorry about that. Anyway, now that my knuckles are bruised. If you chose this yellow and orange flower, then this is going to be your reading. Let's get your cards. Page of Wands. King of Cups. Knight of Cups. Wow, okay. Oh, Ace of Cups. Look at all these cups. Chariot. So I do feel like your person's pretty emotional here. But I feel like they have their emotions in check. Like they feel things deeply. There's somebody who wants to do a lot. There's somebody who has a lot of drive, a lot of potential. Somebody who is probably going to do really great things in their life, because they have all these ideas and they're passionate about them, but they're like, they also are like confident because they're like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, I could do that. They're the type of person that says, it's like they know a realtor and they just sort of have, oh, I could do that, I could be a realtor, I could do that on the side. But I feel like they're stronger than that. Like I feel like they do. I don't know. There's some kind of a leader here. Definitely some kind of a leader. So either they own their own business, or they're just at the top of their game, top of their field, or they're getting there, right? But they're very romantic, very, very romantic. They have a huge heart, and they're in love with love. So they're gonna end up whining and dining you. Definitely. This is a very successful union. Absolutely. This Chariot does tell me that they're in check, that they're in balance. They know both sides to themselves. They have that ambitious side, but then they know they have more of a realistic side, the more down-to-earth side to them as well. And they have both sides in balance. So this is good. This is a really nice, beautiful person, it feels like, because they are in tune with their emotions. They know who they are, and they know how to handle themselves. I like this person. This person feels like a good person. Financial pinch. Turkey. Secret admirer. Spiritual guidance. All right, so if your person's in a financial pinch, it's because they did something stupid. Like they did something and they learned from it. They did something, they had this great idea and it just didn't work out. But I don't feel like they're going to be in this financial pinch for long. I feel like they're not dumb. They're definitely not dumb. They just did something dumb. Maybe there's a lot of romance here, right? So maybe they gave, maybe they're in a financial pinch because they bought a very expensive car, and now They're no longer with that person, but yet they still have that debt that they have to pay off. Or feels like something like that. They went into debt over somebody. Because they're so loving. They are so loving. But you know what? They're very capable. And they have a lot of potential. So don't worry about that too much. But they were dumb. They were dumb for a brief moment. I don't feel like your person's stupid at all. I feel like they're actually very highly intelligent. They just got caught up in love, you know? And I feel like they did something dumb out of love, or kind of feels like that. So don't hold that against them. Because they're now protected anyway, because at least now that they called in their angels, right? It was a lesson. It was a lesson they had to learn, and their angels are guiding them, and they're fine. They're protected. Nothing bad is gonna come to this person because of it. Because it was a gesture out of love, right? So, and nothing bad comes from love. I mean, yeah, we could get in a financial pinch, and that might suck, and we might want to kick ourselves in the butt for it, but you know, it works out in the end, because it was a good thing that they did, it feels like, and the good things will happen for them. They'll get themselves out of it. Definitely feels like that. Now, secret admirer with this face, they might be somebody who you know, or you know, it could be like some kind of an acquaintance or something like that. Like maybe somebody you barely know. Like maybe you know them only because they follow you on social media. But they could be a secret admirer of yours without you realizing it. They might think that you're very attractive, or they might have said, "Oh, I wouldn't mind being with that person." You know what I mean? So they might know you somehow, some way. They might be in your energy. Professional assistants. I'm kind of getting that they're a professional. Not that they might have needed professional assistance, but maybe they needed to talk to a financial advisor because they were in a financial pinch. But I kind of feel like they're white collar. I kind of feel like they are either a doctor, or a lawyer, or some kind of business professional. I do. I feel like they're, because I felt that with the king for some reason. I felt that they were, you know, they held a higher position here, a position of authority. So I do. I feel like they're a white collar person, not a blue collar. Definitely white collar. Pleasure. Yeah, they probably they enjoy pleasure. They enjoy it so much that they get themselves in trouble and they act stupidly. All right, now you know what I'm getting? I'm getting they might have been arrested. They might have done something stupid because they had too much to drink, or they were having too much fun and they did something really dumb. And they got in a financial pinch for it, but they needed professional assistance. They may have needed to get out of jail. They may have needed a lawyer to get out of a certain situation because they were being a turkey. Again, it's not, this person's not, I like this person. They're not a bad person. If that's the case, they just did something really dumb. They were young and dumb. But they're actually pretty smart. But I do feel like they love to love life. They love life. They just do. And they're romantic at heart. So they'll just, they seek pleasure. All right. I feel like they put a high value on higher learning, because this is higher learning. So I feel like your person either went to school, or they really went to college, university, or, you know, like I feel like med school, or for some reason I keep getting doctor. I don't know, but I feel like they put a high value on education. But I feel like they have learned, they've learned from their turkey moment, right? They have learned from it. It was something that they had to learn from. And they did learn their lesson, but they're not done learning about themselves. They still probably have some more to learn about themselves and to heal and fix. But that's okay, because we all are a work in progress, right? We all have more learning to do. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's funny. But I feel like they value that too. Like, they value when they do have those epiphany moments, those light bulb moments where they learn something about themselves. I feel like they value that as well. Discover your courage. I feel like your person is very courageous. I feel like sometimes too courageous. Yeah, I feel like your person's a dragon. They got dragon energy. They want to swoop into the rescue, but they're fiercely protective. It kind of feels like they're overly protective. Expect a powerful change. So yeah, something's probably major. There's going to be some kind of major shift, especially with this higher learning card, right? They're probably learning a very valuable lesson in their life, and they're going to have a major shift in their life, a very powerful change for the better. Yeah, forgiving and learning. So they're learning from their past mistakes, and they're learning to forgive themselves for it. All right, your month card is April. So either you're going to meet them in April, get married in April, or 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 months, 4 years, something like that. That date is just important for you guys. I'm going to put these down. I want to get a zodiac sign. Aries. Your person can be in Aries. All right. So either that's their sun sign, or they have Aries in their chart, or they just kind of act like that Aries. That Aries are leaders, right? They're strong, bullheaded sometimes. So, okay. Again, that's stereotypical advice, so take that with a grain of salt. Let's get a thoughts and feelings card. No one lights me up and inspires me like you. Well, they're definitely going to fall for you. But it's so funny. We got the lights me up, right? And I was talking about having light bulb moments and epiphanies. So you might be very influential in their learning, their higher growth, right? Their spiritual growth, their glow up. But yeah, you might help them get their act together. They're very romantic though, and they do seek pleasure, so it's definitely going to be a fun relationship, that's for sure. This person feels very fun. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So, take that for how that resonates with you, because you might have some trust issues, because your person does seek pleasure and they like to have a lot of fun, so there might be some trust issues. But once you get to a point, I feel like this person's going to love you. I do, and I think that they're going to respect you. Yeah, I feel like you're their wish come true. I feel like your person has a lot of wishes that come true, but you're their wish fulfillment. They are looking for you, your personality type. They've been looking and searching for you. This is who they want to spend the rest of their lives with. It's you, so you're their wish fulfillment. They've been dreaming of you, and like I said, they could be a secret admirer of yours already. So let's pull. We're doing something a little different here. We're pulling some initials. So let's see. This could be their first name, their last name, their nickname. And if I get any specific names, I will say them. So we have a C, an N, and an E. So see, I got Christopher or Christina. I'm getting Carrie or Kelly, something like that. Kara, Connor. N, let's see if we get anything with N. N, we got Nicholas. Nah, Nicholas is very strong. Nicholas. Nicholas or even Nico. Natalie. E, we got Elise, Erica, Elena, Eric, I don't know why I'm getting Ezekiel, maybe, yeah, Ezekiel. All right, let's pull you some charms. And it doesn't have to be those names, but I'm just pulling out names that they're giving me right away. But you know, there's so many names in the world, right? So they could be any of those. Explore. So your person likes pleasure, right? So they're explorer. They like to explore things. So they like to have fun. I told you you're fun. So you might be going on a lot of trips and exploring different places, different cultures. They like to party. That's what got them in trouble, because they do like to party. So they're going to have to keep that in check. But they do have angel help here. They have a lot of angels looking out for them and helping them. And whatever they're going through, whatever this turkey moment was, it was a lesson that they needed to learn. Okay, you have the hummingbird here. So they definitely have spirit looking out for them, 100%. And lastly is the candy cane. The candy cane's been coming out a lot lately too. The candy cane, for me, is, I'm getting the spiral for some reason. The candy cane, the red stripes going down. I'm getting the spiral. So I don't know. I mean, that just made me think of barbershop, right? But something about the spiral, like maybe they were spiraling out of control, or their life has been going round and round. I don't know. There's something about a spiral. That's what I got from this. So take that for how that resonates for you. And that's all I got for you, Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, because that'll help me, make me very grateful. And until next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose the green and blue flower, then this is going to be your reading. They're going a little long this time because I did something new, but let's just jump in and get your cards. We have the Devil, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Two of Wands, the Moon. All right, so your person is holding themselves back from something. They're bound. They have their hands tied, it feels like. Why are they holding themselves back? I don't know yet. But they're definitely the Queen of Pentacles. So they're somebody who's very independent, and they make their own money. They know how to make money. They love making money. I think that's important. They're holding themselves back. They might be, they might have some insecurities, some fears. They need to get out of their own way, because they have the abilities to really be something important. The person could be a spiritual teacher with the Hierophant here. They could be somebody people look up to, people go to for advice with the Queen of Pentacles here. They're very smart, very good with money. They're respected. So they could be respected in their field of work. Your person probably is at a crossroads, it looks like. It looks like they could take their life in two different directions, and they're trying to figure out which direction is better for them. Because they don't see it. They don't see what path is better for them. There's things they're not seeing. There are things that they're confused about. There's things that they don't know yet. With that moon here. I just don't like the devil energy. What is that? I haven't figured that out yet. What's holding them back? I know, but let's get some more cards and we'll see. Four-leaf clover, diamond. Oh, okay. Heart and rose. Wow. All right. So your person is very fortunate. They have luck on their side. They're the type of person that everything always works out for them. More so than they realize, I think. So they don't really have to be too scared of this shadow side here. Your person, I feel like, wow, diamond. I feel like, ooh. I feel like they don't expect to be engaged again. Or ever. I don't know why I said again. I feel like your person will be very surprised if you do when you propose, because this is who you're going to marry. So I feel like they won't expect it. Like I feel like they want to get married. Don't get me wrong. I feel like they want to get married, but I feel like it's going to happen sooner than they thought. They won't be expecting it. But look, they're going to love you so very much. So they're going to be excited when that happens. This is somebody who's very romantic. And they've been waiting. Right? The Two of Wands. They've been waiting for more information. They've been waiting for you. They're not picking their path. Because I feel like they're waiting for you to come in. I feel like that's what they don't see. They don't see you coming. They don't see where, when, how. And we're not supposed to usually know when that stuff comes in. But they're waiting for you before they pick the path that they're going to go on. They're definitely going to be, wow, they are, this is going to be a love of a lifetime. They're holding themselves back a little bit in their career, I feel like, because they're waiting to decide what path to choose because they want you. They're waiting for you before they decide, and that's not necessarily healthy. But it's with good intention. Your person can be so much more than they actually are. Because they're holding themselves back. They're not giving something 100% because they want romance. I feel like your person's single. I feel like your person's been single. But they don't see you coming. They don't see you coming at all. You're going to be such a pleasant surprise. They're going to be so excited when you come into their life. They're going to love you with all their heart. They're going to give everything to you. They are the type of person that it's like all or nothing. They want the fairy tale, and they're afraid to be too independent, to go too far in their career because they don't want to miss you, or they don't want to do something that interferes with your relationship, even though you don't have a relationship. Oh, this is crazy. This crazy energy. Your person, I'm just going to say, hurry up and get to them because your person's waiting on you. They want you. But they need to get over it too. They need to pick a path. They need to pick a path. It doesn't matter what path they pick. They need to pick a path. Crazy, crazy. Okay, let's get some more cards. Deserving, because, oh, okay, they kind of feel, they're kind of a little insecure. They feel like they can't do things on their own. They can't have things on their own, and they're so wrong. They're so wrong. They are so powerful. They can have, look, they're the Hierophant. They can have whatever they want. They know they're smart, they're wise. They are wise, but they have some insecurities, so they've probably been hurt in the past. They've probably been hurt deeply, not just romantically. It feels like they've been hurt financially too. Like money was taken from them. Even though they're the Queen of Pentacles and they can do it on their own, they have some insecurities and they hold themselves back because they're waiting for this romantic connection to come in before they do anything major financially. This is crazy. They don't understand how deserving that they are. They're very humble. They're very deserving. That's it. They're very deserving. You've got an amazing person on your hands here. You're going to marry a perfect person. None of us are perfect, but your person's good. Your person's really good. I'm excited for you. Your person needs to embrace life a little bit more on their own. I know they're very independent, but they feel like they're in this waiting game, and they need just to grab the bull by the horns and go for the things that they want and stop waiting. They got to pull themselves out of that waiting. They need to pick a path. They need to embrace the life that they have. I feel like they're kind of doing it. But they could be doing it so much better. They have that potential, that they're not stupid. They're not a stupid person. They're highly wise, highly intelligent, highly connected with that Hierophant. They could very well have psychic abilities. They know better. Like, they kind of know. And I feel like they're learning. They're learning their lesson. They're learning, but it's a slow learn, maybe. Open communication. Get the weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Your person speaks their mind. Your person has learned this lesson. It feels like your person, that could be why they're afraid. It feels like your person has held things in the past, but they've learned that lesson, and now they speak their truth. And sometimes that could be blunt or overly forward, and sometimes that people can get offended by that, and that's why they hold themselves back sometimes, because they know that they speak their mind. They know. So sometimes they hold themselves back because they know they can be blunt. But that doesn't mean they don't deserve love because they're blunt. It just means they could be a little intimidating. But they have a huge heart. They have a huge heart. They love with all their heart. They do. Confrontation, pick their battles. Your person picks their battles. So your person does not like confrontation. Your person, that's why they hold themselves back. Maybe they got to speak their truth more. I feel like your person is very blunt at times, but other times they pick their battles. They keep things to themselves because they don't want to make waves. They want to be loved. The person wants to be loved. And they're saying that your person needs to learn to not hold themselves back, to speak their truth and show the world the real them, because they're an amazing soul. Your person's amazing. Your person's very spiritual. It feels like they're highly connected to Source. And they're very wise. They have a lot of good advice they could give people. So they need to show the world that. They're definitely, look, they've been alone for a while. They've been calling you in. They're waiting. They've been waiting for you. They're waiting for you. Go get them. Go get them. They're waiting on you. Hopefully you know who they are. May. So you could be getting engaged in May. You could be getting married in May. You could 5 months, 5 weeks, 5 years, 5 days even. Yeah, take that for how that resonates. That, you know, time's an earth thing, so I take that with a grain of salt, along with these zodiac signs. But here we go. Your person could be a Pisces, or just have Pisces in their chart, or just very Piscean personality-wise. Let's get a thoughts and feelings card. You feel like home to me. So your person's going to be very comfortable around you. They're just, you're going to feel like a big warm hug to them. They're just going to love, they're probably going to really love hugs. They're probably going to like want to be in your arms a lot. They're probably going to force you to hug them even at times, where they'll just come up to you and they'll be like expecting you to wrap their arms around them. They just want to feel safe and secure, it feels like, and I feel like you're going to make them feel that way. Wow, that's really beautiful. All right, let's get a love advice card. I'm tearing up on that one. I love that. New beginnings, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. That's what they're learning to do. I mean, you're going to be a new beginning for them too, but I feel like that's they're learning. They're about to pick a path because they're ready to go on this journey. They might not know where this journey is going to take them, but they're ready for it. And the journey could lead them right to you. So I think they're ready. I think they're tired of waiting. Commitment. Well, we already know this is your future spouse, so there will be commitment. They will be committed to you. You will be committed to them. You don't have to ever doubt that or question it. The commitment is real. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. Why am I so off again? All right. So let's pull some initials here this time. Let's see what initials come out. This could be their first name, their last name, their nickname. If I get any specific names, I'll tell you what they are. But let's see. We got an N. N. Nina. That one came out. Nina. We got an R. Ryan. Q. Quincy. T. Tommy. Timmy. Tony. Nicholas. Nina. Nina. Look, double N's. Nina. Nina came out again, and I didn't even realize that. Yeah. D. David. Doreen. And Dee Dee. For some reason, Dee Dee. E. Erica. Elena. Ernie. You. I got Updike. I don't know what Updike is. I don't know if that's a first name in another country. I don't know. Updike. That's a crazy name. Could be a last name maybe. Deanna. Danny. Renee. Okay, they don't have to be your names, but there are a few that came out, so I'm just going to move on to your charms. So take that from, whatever names come to come to you. Oh, Russell. I got a Russell. Russell and a Dennis. Candy. Candy. Candy, sweet. Candy. Sugar. Sugar. There, pour some sugar on me. I got that song that came with that. A lot of love. A lot of love here. Look, I'm holding the key, the locket. There, you're gonna hold the key to their heart. You got 2 stars here, so it's time to shine. It's definitely time to shine. You got November, so what else did we get? May, so maybe you're gonna get engaged in November, married in May. I shake this camera again. I don't know what's going on. It's me. It's me. I know it's operator. Basketball. Your person likes to play basketball. Maybe they like to shoot hoops for fun. Angel. This is divinely guided. You're calling in your soulmate. The angels are helping you with this one. These stars, like this is something about, like this is just like your person's a star. Your person has so much light to them. Like I feel like they're, again, like enlightened, spiritual. They're a shining star. Like they're a light. They're a beacon. They draw people in. They're so warm and loving. They're nurturing. They take care of their people. They take care of their loved ones. They have a huge, huge, huge heart. So, all right, pile 4, that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, because that'll help me a lot. Make me very, very grateful. I thank you for that. And until next time, love and light.